Hey, what's up, Fan Basic? How you guys doing today? It's an overcast day. It feels like a perfect time to get in the garage and make a picture frame for my brother's barn photo for the cabin. So let's get started. That turned out so much better than I imagined it was going to turn out. What the heck? It's so cool. At first, I was going to just build this frame out of just the red barnwood you see. But then I bought some more pieces, the inside boards. This one here, yesterday, from the same guy I bought the barnwood from for the cabin. And then I had these extra pieces laying around here. And then I had to trim up the barnwood, and I ended up with some veneer to put in there, so it ended up being this multi-layer frame, and it's not too distracting from the photo. I needed this to be big. I needed it to cover more space than just that photo covered, so that's one of the reasons why I ended up building a bulky frame. But I'm so glad that little veneer in there, that barnwood, that right here inside, that's just a veneer that I trimmed off with a table saw. So it's like basically flat, but it looks like more wood inside the glass. Looks pretty cool to me. I'm so glad that board didn't work out. I bought some mat for it. I was gonna make a mat, but I couldn't find anything big enough. And that's also why I went with the vinyl glass, or the clear vinyl, whatever it's called. Because I couldn't find any glass big enough for this panoramic photo. You could get big bucks for something like this. Look at that thing. This is massive and just like so authentic. It's got my brother's signature down there. All I gotta do is coat the wood now, and then I gotta take this picture back out. I've already done it twice. I cannot get the dust off this stuff, off this vinyl. It's like super static, attractive. It's like it's sucking up dust inside of there. Anyway, I love it. Man, I love it. So cool.
Hey guys, okay, so tomorrow I'm 36 weeks pregnant, and today I am knocking something off of my list. My list has shrank so much. Here's what's left on it. Pack the hospital bag, pack the diaper bag, organize the crib and changing table, baby laundry, sanitizer station, and stock up on snacks. Okay, so today we're doing baby laundry. So I've been keeping this chair back here in our laundry area so that I can sit and do laundry. However, I haven't shared this with you guys yet, but at my doctor's appointment last week, she cleared me to be on my feet for 10 minutes at a time in between long periods of resting. So I just sat down for almost an hour, and now I'm going to stand for just a little bit and get the laundry going. I'm someone who uses all natural laundry detergent. However, I was given this Dreft baby laundry. I don't think I've used this since Symphony was a baby because I don't buy it, but I'm going to use a half of it. This is one load worth. Oh my gosh, it smells like such a baby. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. I'll save the rest for load number 2 after the little baby is already here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got this Amazon package delivered just a second ago, and I got an entire box of chips. Okay, hold on. Packages of face masks and foot masks from my lifelong childhood best friend Emily. And look at the chip flavor. Dill pickle. Oh man. Okay guys, I know this is an odd angle, but we're doing it anyways. You should all feel better about your chins after this angle from me, I think. Ooh, and they're crinkle cut. Oh my gosh. They smell amazing. Wow, it doesn't get any better. I am getting ready to unbox some homeschool materials for next fall. We started early this year, so we're gonna be finishing early this year. The goal was to finish by April, because then we would really just be, you know, taking an extra month off. Usually kids are done with school by May. Anyways, we started early. The goal was to finish early because I'm having a baby. I don't know that we're gonna finish early, so we'll still be doing little mini versions of school here and there once I get a routine going. I don't know. But another goal of mine was to get all of our homeschool curriculum and materials in-house before the baby got here, and I did it. I don't have everything here with me to show you guys everything that we're using, but I do have our math and our reading comprehension. So I reached out to you guys on Instagram and to my friends on Facebook and some personal friends of mine about different math programs, because what we were using, I feel like I just want to try and see if something that's a little more not structured, but a little more, I don't want to say rigorous, but repetitive would be a better fit for us. I just want to try it out. I'm a new homeschool mom. I've got to try to see what works best for me. So I went with Rebecca for our math. So open it up and see what it all looks like. Okay, it looks like this first package is Symphony's math. This is her work textbook. These are her tests and speed drills, which, oh my gosh, I remember doing speed drills as a kid because I grew up on Rebecca. It's just 3 minutes to do each little thing. That is so cool. Like, I'm very excited about this. This is from lesson 2, lesson 3. So that's Symphony's. I'm excited. I was very curious when opening up her book is how much explaining happens. A lot of people are saying how it's too much work, but this is lesson 1. Right here, this is Symphony, 6th grade. And then this, that's it. That's lesson 1 right there. Now moving on to this little package box right here. Teacher key for Symphony's work text, teacher key for her speed drills. Oh, and then her reading comprehension. So got her math, but then I also got her reading comprehension. I cannot tell you guys what it feels like to hold this booklet in my hand. I can't say I want to cry out of raw emotion, but there's something nostalgic about it to the point where it makes me feel emotional. Like, it's so weird. I've got 2 more boxes to open. So this one right here, I'm thinking is gotta be Juliet's math book. Nope, this is for Abram. I'm saying that because there's a large box over there and I'm like, what's in the bigger box? Oh, it's so cute. I'm so excited. My kids are supposed to be having quiet time right now. They do quiet time every single day. Sometimes quiet time is, you know, time in the playroom. You play with whatever you want. You can trash the playroom as long as we clean it up. Sometimes it looks like turn on a show and fall asleep in mom's bed. Today it looks like they get to watch one movie, just like one real movie. They haven't really watched any screens today. And this is Abram's. Oh my goodness. And then these are his same little speed drills and tests that like I was just going over for Symphony's. So Abram has seat work and classwork. So like this is super cool because seat work is this. It's like something fun. Like if I'm busy and I can't sit down and help him. It's like, okay, so turn to your seat work for lesson 1. But then classwork, this is it right here. That's nothing. It's so easy and simple. Anyways, y'all ready for the last and the biggest box? So this box must have Abram's reading comprehension and then Juliet's math work. Oh, and I got them some scripture cards too. Oh, maybe that's why the box is big. Maybe it's like a bulky, it's like flashcards to help them memorize. I'll explain in a minute. One sec. I love how they package it all in this thing. So now we can, oh yeah, see? Little scripture cards. So that's not what made it so large. Okay, so these, when they were in their private school, they did memory verses for the Bible, ABC memory verse. So it's like, see, children obey your parents. These are exactly what they were working on at their Christian school. So now they'll all just get to work on it together and just strengthen the memory work that they were doing before we started homeschool. Uh-oh, Bubby, he's gonna love this. Juliet's math book. And then this is Abram's reading comprehension. So just like with Symphony, he reads a story, turn the page, and you do an activity regarding the story. Okay, are you ready to see it?
Cursive.
Writing with phonics. Cursive. Look at those pages. You want to see your math book?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a doggy book, we have a froggy book. Doggy to froggy. Let's look at the first lesson and see if you know what to do. Write the numbers 1 through 10. Easy peasy. It's saying write the sums. So like 1 plus 0 equals?
Nothing. 1.
1. And then this is 1 frog plus 1 frog equals?
2.
And then there's a, I guess if it's a blank picture, that means 0. It says count backwards from 20 to 11 on the lily pads.
1 equals 1.
So 20.
19, 18, 17.
And then down here has you count the frogs, the dragonflies. Jules, you want to come see your math book? This is going to be your kindergarten math. We won't start it until August. So right now we're about to be March, April, May, June, July, August. 6 more months.
Which one are those in Abram?
These are all Symphony and Abrams. Just this one's for you. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we know anything in here.
Ooh.
Isn't it cute? This says to count the children. I have a friend who knows my name. We have great fun when we play a game. We never argue or push or pout. We always help each other out. I have a friend and you do too. That is true because my friend is you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So how many kids?
1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So there's 5. Cool.
I like this book.
Me too. Yay. Cool.
So good.
We'll start it in 6 months. We'll keep doing your other math until then, okay? I know. Yay. Can't wait to show Symphony hers. I'm about to sit down and figure out some of her math problems, though. My gosh, I remember that so stinking well. Cross out all 9s and digits that total 9. In each addend. Ah, okay. I have forgotten how to do this. That single digit is called the excess. Oh dear goodness. This is not going to be super easy. I mean, no matter what curriculum I go with, 6th grade math is hard. Linear measuring, that's not too hard. Converting metric measures. Ooh, Roman numerals, that'll be fun. We shall see, we shall see. It's not going to be easy. I definitely know that 6th grade math is going to be tricky. Luckily, Sam is phenomenal at math, so maybe he'll be the one to help with some of that because he'll be like, babe, the baby needs me to nurse. Babe, the baby pooped. Come teach Symphony your math. Not kidding. Oh no, is that bad? Should I do that? I'm gonna have to do it sometimes. I don't even have to do that. I can just say, Sam, I don't understand. Come help us with math.
Abram and I made a paper airplane, if I can talk. It flies really well. It's a world record-setting airplane.
Wait, really?
Yes,
I have
this
a
one has
question
world
for you.
records. Oh, sick! It bounced off the counter, dude.
Where'd it go? And it went by the fire.
Let's see what you got.
Hi, I'm far all the way down the hallway.
Noise! It has a nice strong tip on it. Look at this tip, guys. This is
Watch,
some
watch,
origami
watch.
here.
Watch, guys, watch.
Now let me do this. Let me
Rock
show
solid.
them.
Guys, look, it's like rock solid.
Well, do that. That is pretty solid, though.
Oh!
Nice.
I'm flying that.
Fly
Oh,
back
just
to me.
move it
Fly
away.
back to me. Go over there. Yeah. Whoa. What did you get?
Standard service.
What? You went all out for
I was
dinner?
craving this so
Oh
bad.
my god.
You don't even know. Look at their farmhouse chicken
Jules, can
bowl.
you please? You're pulling down my pants.
This is their farmhouse
I
chicken
love you,
bowl.
but come on, mommy, show me something. So today is Friday, so we will be doing character sketches today. We're going to be going over my favorite animal of all time. And after reading a little bit more about it, it's become even more my favorite animal. So let's clear off the table. Let's clear off the table.
Daddy, want to sit by you.
You sit by me?
Yeah.
But I want to sit by mommy. Can I sit by you and mommy?
Yes.
Okay. We have to open story time at dinner. That's how this book works. Alright guys, you ready for a concept question for the night? So today's concept question is right here. The question is, if your boss put you in charge of 100 employees and your father showed you how it would be more efficient to divide this responsibility with others, what would you do? So do you guys understand the question?
Not really.
What would you do if your teacher said you're responsible for 10 people in your class, and then your dad came along and said, I'm going to show you how to make this a lot easier on yourself and divide it among other people. Basically changing the rules that your teacher gave you.
If my dad did that, I would probably talk to my teacher about it and tell them that my dad said I should do something a little more evenly.
I'd probably
Seahorse.
that when you break up responsibilities like that, it's called delegating.
See?
And a really good leader is good at delegating. If my dad was trying to teach me that,
Oh yeah.
that'd be a valuable lesson.
This is
So I would like to say I would just do what my dad said, and
Can I see what?
later on when I do a good job leading the 10 people and the teacher says how'd you do it,
This one
I would
can
just
be-
like explain my dad taught me how to delegate and this is what I did.
Listen up, kids.
I'm not
This is what we're going to do. Sit down and keep it shut.
I am sitting down.
Do you want to hear a Bible story, little kid? Huh? Do you? Do you want to hear a story? Then step it! Alright guys, today we are going to be learning again about my favorite animal, the otter. Does everybody know what an otter is?
Yeah, me.
You do?
It goes in the water.
It does.
Antarctica.
Are they going to water? She's right.
So
This is a sea otter, guys. It is a very adorable animal. It's very playful. So just like all mothers, guys, the sea otter is responsible for taking care of its babies, right? And it's responsible for making sure they get adapted to the world of water in a safe manner. At first, the babies of sea otters are very scared of the water. So the mommies come in, they bring their children to the ocean, into the sea, wherever they're living at, and they bring them into it slowly, and they let them swim for a minute, and then they come catch them, kind of like humans do with their babies, right? We'll kind of teach you slowly how to swim. Jules, do you know who Moses is? Moses was a man that God used to save his people out of Egypt.
He was one of the most important men in the Bible.
Definitely. He also got a little tired of the responsibilities that God gave him at times. After he saved his people from Egypt, he got exhausted and he decided to start listening to other people's advice. Kind of like the question I asked. He was in charge of thousands of people, thousands of them. And at times there would be situations where you'd have to hear each person's complaints about the other, and you'd be the judge of them. A leader came up to him, or another man, and he said, I think you should split up your responsibility. Maybe have a bunch of people over these people, and you're just over these people.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Do you? God's plan. See how much simpler God's plan was? He appointed Moses to be over the priests and Levites and then the men teaching their families. Okay? Then Jethro came along and said, how about we do it this way? God can be over Moses. Moses can be a ruler over thousands. And then those thousands can be rulers over hundreds. And then those hundreds could be rulers over 50s. And then those 50s could be rulers over 10s. And then those 10s could be rulers over the adult men who will then teach the women and children. Which one's a little more complicated?
Jethro's plan.
Jethro's plan is more complicated
God
and ended in a lot of turmoil. Ended with the crucifixion of Jesus. That's how it ended.
So kids out there, if you're watching, it's sometimes hard to see it this way, but listening to your parents who God put in charge of you really does make your life better and easier than harder, and that's the goal. Thank you guys for joining us today. Tomorrow we're one day closer to delivering our baby. If you don't know yet, we're 11 sleeps away right now. We'll be 10 sleeps away tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, he loves you, and remember to love each other. Alrighty. Kids, don't try this at home. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just getting silly here.